Will you look at these things? Look at this. This is a panty. This is a G-string. It's a thong. I can barely breathe through this. Jesus. And this? What is this, a Tampax? I can barely breathe through this. Do you know if this was tight, you would just asphyxiate? So it's gotta be loose, right? Which means all of this, it's useless. It's not sealed to your face. This is even worse. And if you're putting two of them on, you're crazy. You're not getting oxygen and you're not filtering nothing out. Look, let me sit over here for a second. Guys, masks. I've worked in the health and fitness industry my whole life, and my father's a doctor. And unfortunately, I went through my windshield 8 years ago, so I spent a year in the hospital. All right? Masks are only for globular, watertight droplets. Okay? This shoots air out. 4 people in their car wearing a mask will breathe the air in that car and respirate out through the sides of the mask. Very little, if anything, is going to get filtered here, okay? Because you can't suck in air through this. It's almost impossible. It's coming in through the sides. You don't have an air tank, okay? If there was a real situation here, 90% of us would be gone, because this doesn't work, okay? This bacteria is 0.01 microns. Okay, smoke, to give you an idea, is 0.04 microns. Okay, that's how tiny this stuff is. Okay, these masks only work up until 0.03 microns. And if you Google this stuff, it's all there. But they'll try and scientifically kill the actual usage criteria for this mask and tell you, oh no, it actually, you know, COVID or all these little molecules jump onto droplets, so they become bigger now. Viruses by themselves don't float in the air by themselves. They have to latch on to something. Therefore, they're going to be filtered through the mask at a larger 0.03, 0.04 like smoke. Impossible. Okay? When you respirate, okay, you're breathing air out. Okay? So something like, let's say, measles, which is one of the most infectious diseases we ever had, that's bad news. That's going to get someone in the other end of the room in 15, 20 minutes. When you cough, that's 12 feet, 15 feet when you sneeze, right? So, gotta use your logic here, okay? Doctors, people in hospitals, they wear that stuff when they're over a patient so they don't spit, okay? But if it's aerobic, we're screwed, because you don't have something sealed in a helmet in a tank. So let's get rid of that nonsense, okay? Because I'm here to help you live right now. I'm here to help you breathe. And that is the total antithesis of everything that I teach as a health and fitness professional, as a martial artist, and as a person of life, because sleep apnea is something that kills you when you're sleeping, right? You're not getting enough air because you're snoring, or you have a deviated septum, right? And then, you know, your brain all night is getting too much carbon dioxide because you're just, and you just stop breathing. I used to have that. I used to be 300 pounds when I went through my windshield and stuff, so I know, and I used to snore, and I have a deviated septum, which means I have a doctor's note not to wear a damn mask, all right? It's difficult for me to breathe normally, much less having all that stuff on your face, which I don't ever do, and I've never worn one. I have the same 2 masks I bought 3 years ago, okay? I just don't go places that's gonna mess with me. So, after being in the hospital and having firsthand a lot of this mask people up close and when and where they wear them, they wanted to stick me in an infectious room when I had my accident. And you know, that stuff's everywhere on metal, whatever. I said, no, I don't want to go in there, because bacteria is so tiny. It's so tiny. Oh man, I'm telling you, we're really lucky that this is not a real situation, okay? Flu, absolutely. You know, it kills every year. We've got numbers that they're just screwing with us with, and at this point, 2 years later, everything's been changed. They go back and forward how many times. So if you're still going to listen to them, I got nothing to say, all right? So here's what we're doing today. learn how to breathe, all right? Because breathing is how you wash your brain. Okay, it's how you wash your lungs. It's how you wash your blood. Okay, if your lungs aren't pumping oxygen to your heart and your heart isn't filling up and shooting all that to your brain back and forward, you're not living, which is why this is so horrible for children. Okay, they're very tiny. They need all the air they can get. Okay, and this is depriving them of much needed air throughout the day. Because like I said before, sleep apnea kills you while you're sleeping. Okay, all night, brain cells are dying because you were not breathing properly. So imagine now being aerobically active throughout the day and not getting the right oxygen because now you're 20%, 30% depleted because you're going upstairs or carrying things, or just like myself, don't get enough oxygen to one whole nose, one nostril. So come on, guys, all right? Let's use our brain. So we're gonna learn how to breathe today, okay? My chubby butt's gonna show you how to breathe today. And I'm gonna get rid of this because I'm gonna start training again. I'm usually in better shape, but hey, you know how it is out there. You know, I try and do what I can. And thank God for Chen Tai Chi and some of the stuff that I know that I continue to do daily. It's just not so aerobic, so I put a little extra weight on. If I'm not punching and kicking and doing my martial arts, you get to put on a couple of pounds, which is okay. So today I'm going to show you how to breathe, okay? We need to breathe from our abdomen and our lower area, and then bring it up into our chest, okay? We're going to do two types, actually 3 types of breathing today, all right? So you're going to get a beginner's crash course into breathing and some meditation that you can see a lot of these gurus and prana guys, and you know, they're out there and they got their little incense going out in the woods and all that. We're going to do that because if you don't get in touch with your nature, your natural spirituality, you're going to be lost now, okay? Because that's what we need now. We need to get back to our roots, okay? You have to get centered and find your spiritual zone, or else you're not going to make it through this 3-dimensional nightmare that we're in right now. We're trying to ascend to the 5th dimension. The only way you're going to do that is by decalcifying your pineal gland, okay? So what the hell is that? Well, your pineal gland is your third eye. It's literally found inside your brain, okay, above your eyes, in the middle of your frontal cortex, okay? This is proven stuff, guys, all right? What you're trying to do is breathe and decalcify it because it's been literally poisoned by, you know who, these 1% elite that have been hiding all our history and all the true energies that we have, like free energy and things like that, you know. So they wanted us dumb us down, and this has been going on for a long time. Heavy metals and toxins, chemtrails, fluoride in our water, okay? We're capable of so much more, but the first thing you have to do is open your pineal gland and decalcify your pineal gland in a way that it will begin to give you that energy, that spiritual energy, that connection again. And this is real stuff. I've been doing this now religiously for 2 years in the way I'm going to show you now, but for almost 2 decades doing eternal Kung Fu and Tai Chi, but I was doing slow meditative breathing, which doesn't give you the chi energy that explosive hyperbolic breathing does, okay? Very different stuff, okay? You might get a little bit dizzy. It's okay. Sit down, lay down. Don't do this, try standing, because you can get a little lightheaded, and that's the whole point, right? You're basically just hyperventilating. There's no tricks about this. You're hyperventilating. You're oxygenating your blood to the highest level possible, and then holding your breath as long as possible, then releasing and holding your breath with no air as long as possible. Then when you take in that air again, and hold it as long as possible. This forces your body to metabolically start changing, okay? When there's no air, it wants to live. And you really have to stay as long as possible with no air, okay? And I'll show you a little trick for that. And then when you inhale, when you squeeze your sphincter muscles and you inhale and you bring all that air up to your head, up to your chest, and you hold it, you get a little lightheaded and rush, and then you hold it as long as you can, okay? That's when the magic starts happening. You start seeing colors in your eyes. I actually see my third eye. It's like purple, red, and green, okay? It's flashing, okay? I'm telling you guys, you have to open up your pineal gland, okay? This is gonna give you special powers, okay? Am I flying? No. But man, let me tell you, I've woken. That's why my name is Sifu Woken Warrior, okay? It's something on a spiritual level that I can't convey to you. You have to experience it yourself. So I'm going to show you how to do this, okay? And since you're in my group, you have a straight connection to me, and this is free. I'm going to help you do this because we need it. All right, so we're going to do 3 stages of breathing, okay? We're going to do a 4-step method. Then we're going to do the Wim Hof method. Then we're going to do something called dragon breathing, the most intense one. Okay, so I'm going to turn on our stuff. And I want you to maybe focus behind me or focus here. I'm going to get my thing together maybe so I can just bring the camera next time and click the camera too so you can really just focus there. But I want you to see what I'm doing now and what my body is going through while I'm doing this breathing so that you can do it properly. Because when you learn this stuff off videotapes and stuff like that, and you don't got someone who's really coming back and forward with you like I want to do on live, you don't do it right, okay? So there's little intricacies that you have to know, like touching the roof of your mouth with the tip of your tongue when you breathe in, so that you have the connection of your body and your head together, okay? Your mouth is open, there's a hole, there's no connection from the top and bottom half other than your jaw. But when you bring your tongue and touch the roof of your mouth, and not your teeth because you round out your energy, but the roof of your mouth, and just kind of place it there, breathe in, and then breathe in through your nose and mouth at the same time, and then just relax. Right? In, tip of the tongue and the mouth, right? Top, and then just let your tongue drop. Try not to touch the back of your teeth with your tongue because your teeth are like porcelain and they ground out your kinetic energy, okay? So you're going to breathe in nice, hold it as long as you can. The first one is going to be 4-second count. Let me explain that. You're going to breathe in for 4 seconds, then hold it for 4 seconds, then exhale for 4 seconds, and then hold it with no air for 4 seconds. Then you repeat the process again. 4 seconds inhaling, and you hold it. We're going to do that for the length of the videotape, and that's going to start us going into our Wim Hof method, which is a little bit faster, and it's singular. So we're going in, out, in, out. And you probably want to just change the video already. Oh, this guy's going to show me how to breathe. Hey, brother, hey, sister, you don't know how to breathe, okay? The whole day we're breathing from our chest, right? We're all tightened up, and our shoulders are all tight. We're not ballooning our stomach out. Breathing like a little baby, right? You see their whole stomach gets air, right? You got stagnant air in there. A quarter of your lungs is filled with stagnant, nasty air all day because you don't forcefully. This is where sickness comes in. This is where the bacteria and viruses settle in there. Okay, they get into your capillaries and your bronchioles, right? They just stay in there, and your areoles and all that. Okay, so you got to clean it out. The only way you clean it out is with air and blood. Okay, water, detoxify yourself, and meditation, right? So, without further ado, let's get into the first stage. Okay, and just to talk briefly about the Wim Hof method. This guy, Wim Hof, is like my hero. Okay, I started getting into him only about 2 years ago when the virus first hit. But I knew about him as far back as my accident, and I just didn't give him enough attention. But he was my way into this type of breathing when I was on my back in the hospital. Okay, because I was trying to look for answers, how to get better, and I was looking into meditation. But at the time, I preferred the 4-step method and just deep relaxing because my brain was going crazy. Wim Hof method is more of hyperbolic, oxygenating your cells, and that's where the real magic happens, especially the third one, which is the dragon breath. Okay, so let's get into this right now. We're going to do the 4-step here. Let's get through these little YouTube commercials.
Lower prices on hundreds of items. Fresh Direct.
Oh, got hit with 2 of them. All right. So get ready. Exhale for 4 seconds. Okay. I want you to follow the screen, okay? You're going to inhale and hold it. Exhale and hold it. Hold it with no air and hold it. And inhale and hold it, okay? To make sure I'm in the right spot. We're inhaling now. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold. Exhaling now. 1, 2, 3, 4. Holding. Hold it. Continue. You're holding no air now. Get ready for a big deep breath. Pulse your stomach out, balloon it out, inhale. Hold it 4 seconds. Exhale. Hold it. Inhale deeply and hold it. Get you a little closer. Keep it up. Keep it up. Follow this prompter. Inhale deep. Holding it. Exhale. Hold it. Come on, you can do it. Hold it. Inhale as deep as you can. Use your sphincter muscles. Bring that air all the way up from your abdomen, up to your chest. Hold it. Exhale. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold it as long as you can. 1, 2. Let your body just relax. Start feeling it tingling and vibrating. Inhale deeply, quickly. Balloon your stomach out. Hold. Continue. hold a little longer, you can. You don't have to go with the screen, but no more than 5 seconds and release, right? Keep going, come on. Inhale, exhale. Very important breathing. Keep going, come on. Hold it, 2, 3, 4. Exhale. Shh. When you exhale, force it out. Force all the air out. Use your dantian, okay, the bottom part of your abdomen, okay, your diaphragm. Force it out. And stay there. Nothing. And inhale again. Let's continue. Nice, deep, filled breaths from the bottom of your abdomen all the way to the top. Hold it. Exhale. All the way out. Bring your stomach to your spine. Hold it. Last few with you. Do you not feel marvelous? I'm going to put Wim Hof over here now. Okay, so we're going to do the Wim Hof method now, okay? It's a little bit faster, and it's not 4 in, 4 out, hold all that. It's just breathing in normally, just a little bit faster. Okay, so same thing, remember, you're gonna breathe in from your lower abdomen area and try and bring that air up. I can't say it any different, but almost from your butt, okay? Think of your sphincter muscles when you tighten and release them when we go, to the potty. All right, those sphincter muscles, imagine them sucking up air. So you're going to inhale from your groinal area and bring that air up. Balloon your stomach out, then into your chest, and then try and imagine air further going from your chest to your head, right? So that little, okay, and then, so first, but we're going to do it faster, right? You're going to get lightheaded. That's the whole point, okay? This guy has done 20 world records. Under ice, hours in freezing water, scientifically proven. He's been under all kinds of tests. This guy's climbed Mount Everest in shorts. This guy's phenomenal, and he all owes it to this specific type of breathing. They call him the Iceman for a reason, Wim Hof, and his methods are ridiculous. Celebrities, everybody goes to train with him, and when I started incorporating it into my own Kung Fu is when I really started seeing a change in my own personal energy. Okay, so let's do this, okay? It's 30 breaths, 3 rounds, okay? All we're gonna do is we're gonna inhale and exhale, okay? We're gonna follow the prompter in and out. And then when you get to number 30, you're gonna let all your air out. Stay with no air for as long as you can, okay? With this one, since it's beginners, it's only 30 seconds. I was up to about 2 minutes, but I fell off a little bit, so 30 seconds is probably good for me right now, which is why I'm here. I wanna start this up again with you, because I know how wonderful I feel when I'm doing it more religiously and not just 2 or 3 times a week. I was doing it every day for an hour. Okay, so I'm going back to that now. So I'm going to be here every day doing this. Hopefully my live feed will come back and we can do it together. So you can ask questions and stuff and we can go back and forward. But right now, let's just do this together, 3 rounds, okay? And then after you hold it with no air, shh, as long as you can, he's going to tell you, okay, breathe in. Then you're going to, that's what I'm telling you, you're going to tighten your sphincter muscles. Hold it. Squeeze, and then you're gonna feel lightheaded. You're gonna feel your body tingly and all that type of stuff. You're gonna see colors in your head. I want you to try it with your eyes closed so you can see the colors, okay? I could actually see my third eye, purple, red, and green. It's fabulous, right? We're washing our brain, okay? We're sending blood to our brain and our lungs and our heart. It's just, okay? That's the only way you're going to detoxify yourself. That and exercise and sweating, okay? Your lymphatic system sweats all your toxins out through your pores, okay? So if you're not exercising and you're not breathing, you're killing yourself. Wearing this all day, that's what they want, okay? So I'm trying to save your life right here, okay? So Wim Hof Method, okay? Here we go.
Guys, welcome. This is a guided.
I got it a little slower because it's so fast. I want you to be able to really enjoy it because I don't want you to hyperventilate, go, I'm too dizzy and not do it, okay? So listen to him. We're going to take it a little bit slower and out. In and out. Otherwise, the real way is, and you're not ready for that, trust me, okay? Nice and slow.
Round number 1. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Go with the flow of the breath.
Bring your spine and your stomach together. Balloon it out.
In. Out. In. Out. Into the belly. Into the chest. And let go. Like a wave. Make it circular. Fully in. and exhalation.
Few more. Come on. Nice and
10
deep.
more.
10 more.
Fully in. Let it go.
All the way out. In. All the way. Push all that air out. In. Out. In. Come on, make these count. In, out.